Hey everybody, Don Carr here at PRS with the man himself, Paul
Doug
Reed
Sewell.
Smith.
Yeah.
And Doug Sewell.
That is the man himself.
Yeah, absolutely, man. The myth, the legend,
The
Doug
legend.
Sewell.
Well, you had something to do with designing the Sonzera.
We did.
You have your own mic. You don't have to lean over and talk into my shirt. It's great.
True. And I'm reversing roles. You're usually looking over my shoulder.
No, that's true.
Oh,
I didn't even know what you said, and I know it was good. And a pat on the back is, please forgive me for doing that. That was really good.
That's great.
So we're here to talk about the Sonzera. And,
Let's.
you know, for the price point, I'm so pleased with the way this thing sounds. Can you show everybody how the clean channel sounds? And
Sure.
I've got a little switch on the floor, and
Sure.
I'll change channels. But the clean channel sounds like
Let's
what?
hit the clean channel.
You're a good guitar player. Who taught you how to play? Where did you learn how to play?
Man, I've learned on my own. That's how you do it. You know that.
What band were you in?
I was with the Oak Ridge Boys.
Yeah. That's trial by fire.
Yeah.
You don't play well with that many people watching. You're not playing for the audience. You're playing for all the musicians on the side of the stage watching from other bands, right?
Exactly,
I'm sorry,
exactly.
that's a training program.
The fairs and festivals where you get this look.
Oh,
you know.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. And how long did they stand there before they went back to the dressing room? Oh, my God. How long did you hold them? So you've had a lot of guitar teachers then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Plenty.
Wonderful guitar.
Plenty.
So look, for us, that clean channel takes the best of history, you know, the best of the famous amps, and adds a little modern sparkle to it in a way that doesn't feel like an ice pick. But I mean, you've been playing through these Sonzera for a while. What is your experience of that thing?
Oh man, exactly that. That it's like you can plug in. I mean, instantly you're comfortable. You plug in and play. It sounds just exactly the way you need it to sound. Need a little more of this, a little less of that, whatever. But it's all right there within the dials.
So my hands sound different than yours. Let me
sure.
try.
Sure. Okay, I turned the volume down, by the way.
Well,
There you go.
I had something to do with designing the
Yeah.
guitar. I think I can figure that out.
Hey, what?
So Doug, what were you going for with this clean channel? What was the idea?
Well, I tell you, to be truthful, I was kind of going back to Dallas and the old days
So
at
Dallas
Deep
is-
Ellum when I'd walk in and the clean amps were nice and sweet, but would still hit you right between the eyes. And the guys were playing the old blues down there, and it's just it was.
So you're
it was
using
kinda-
Dallas
I was
as a
kinda going back-
town, or Dallas as the model of amp that you
Dallas is
designed?
the town.
But you had an amp called a Dallas.
Had a amp
so
called
you
a
stole
Dallas.
from that a little bit too.
I did. stole
By the
from
way,
that.
if you
And
steal
it's,
all from one place, it's stealing.
Yeah.
If you steal from 10 places, it's research. He's done a lot of research.
right.
It's completely fair, right?
But that amp was at the beginning of our little
What, the Dallas
jaunt
amp?
here, yeah. And we've had how many years now? 10, 15,
I've known you
Between
almost
whatever.
my whole life, and I don't want to even talk about it.
and our intense research and development over the years. This is I could consider the culmination of a lot of the ideas that we've.
So this thing is
trial and error.
way less than $1,000, like in the somewhere between $500 and $800 range for the amp, right?
And that's the part that was just flooring me when I played it. I was like, wait a minute, this really at that price? Because you see that if you know that price on the amp before you hear it, you may draw another conclusion. But it's like, nah, this is a real amp. It just happens to be at that price.
So why don't we try the other channel? So the other channel is our version of a pretty high gain amp, right? Do you play with that kind of gain?
I can.
Oh,
I love it.
You know what that was? That was a no, except if the button's there and there's a live gig, I'll hit it,
Yeah,
right?
I'll
That's
go
what
for it,
that
man.
was,
Absolutely.
right? I mean, same
Yeah,
same
okay.
thing, different hands, right? So
Right.
sorry about the wah-wah pedal sound, but it's fun to do that with this hand, right?
Right.
And we have it back. I like that kind of mid-range because in the PA it sounds like a big vocal at that point instead of this little buzzing bee.
This little squawk that points through. Yeah, right. Nice.
So to me, that sounds like a really high gain Marshall with a Fender twist to it. Is that what it's designed like?
The clarity on the top is Fender, and the beef and the grunt and the low mid grind is British.
Extra stage.
Right.
Extra stage.
Yeah, but still with all of that, even with that much gain and even that much low end, I mean, there's still clarity. There's still articulation, and that to me, that's always key, man. Is having
So
the
look,
articulation.
the low end is coming from the power amp. And one of the reasons we did it is when you were playing through a little 20-watt version of it, we wanted it to still have some sound. So let's plug the 20-watt one in.
Okay.
And it's not mic'd, and it's just going to be picked up by our lavs and the mic that Doug's holding. Let's see if we can get a good clean tone out of it. Wow.
Man.
Wow.
Yeah, that's got a lot of authority, doesn't
Yeah.
it? I mean, it really does.
So once again, that's just going to be for them coming through our live. So let's
Yeah.
change channels on it for a minute and see if we can get something out of this that we like. All right, here we go. So the thing's still got some low end. And the whole idea was that people like bass, but they don't want it to get in the way.
Yeah.
And we spent months. Were we arguing? What were we doing? What was it, an argument or was it a discussion? What was it, Doug? Somewhere in the middle?
It was half and half.
Half
probably.
and half. Yeah. It's okay amongst friends to go at something and try to get it right, but I don't think that's a woofy bass, but there's a lot of it there and it's clear and it doesn't get in the way of the low mid-range and it doesn't get in the way of the mids or the highs.
Exactly. It's on the shelving. It's like, how wide is the shelf?
Well, where's the note?
Yeah,
Where did
where's
you
the
move it?
note? Right.
All that stuff.
Exactly.
So that's Sonzera. So you can get a 20-watt combo or a 50-watt top or a 50-watt combo, and we've just released it, and it looks like Sweetwater likes this amp. So
Very much
you've
so.
given it a good vote, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And it affects
Without Don's vote, this amp ain't going to go anywhere at Sweetwater. That ain't going to happen. Well, it's nice to have some power around a building, right?
Well, yeah.
If you said I don't like it, they would have a problem with it, right?
Well, I don't know about that so much, but Paul, this guy.
So are we good?
Yeah, we're
Doug,
good.
thank you.
Thanks,
we're good.
guys.
There you go. We're
Appreciate
good. We're
it,
good.
man.
All right,
Appreciate
good.
it, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Doug.
You make me want to play bass guitar.
Come on, dude. Get to it.
That's a good testament.
Yeah.